Kwa majina naitwa Matthew Zota Max, former Harambee Stars goalkeeper. I played for Gor Mahia, AFC Leopards, Reunion, very many clubs in the country. I also ventured across the border where I played for Sports Club Villa, the Ugandan champions.
Wow. You've mentioned of the clubs that you've played with, and hey, I want to know, how was it? How was the journey? How was the experience?
Well, my journey dates back to when I was a small boy living in the Madare neighborhood. I played for a club that it was a bit rough. It was a bit rough because those days we never had elaborate football pitches. We depended on car parkings and small spaces. Yeah.
Right now, okay, right now, maybe you share also the experience before I ask the next question. Yeah.
Okay, my experience, I'll say I was an early bloomer. I grew very fast from my age groups, from my age mates, or age set. I was playing for I was playing with bigger boys in the big men league, but then I was still in class 6. I was a small goalkeeper but could do wonders. The only problem with me defending my goal was the height because of the age. But as I grew up, I gained the age, and it was just cool with me. So I found myself in the Kenyan Premier League at a very early age when I was in Form 1.
Maybe can you talk about your take on Chan right now? It's ongoing. Our team played with Congo, and you saw what happened. How is it, and how is the feeling, and what are you going to do?
Well, it's a great atmosphere, considering I was around when we hosted the biggest sports bonanza in Africa. The only one that has happened in Kenya, that was in 1987, the fourth All African Games. As a young boy, I followed the Harambee Stars all through to the final. Yeah, and it brought back those sweet memories where I believed our small boys have a chance to showcase their talent and be scouted to play for big teams worldwide.
And maybe what is something that you're doing right now to make sure that what you did haiwezi potea, maybe you to inspire other youth? Are you training someone or some people taking it?
Well, that's a very good question because there's something that I have in the bag. I've been showing it around, marketing it. It's called the next gifted hands. Yeah, the next gifted hands deals with specifically with the goalkeepers. I believe it was a gift that was given to me by the Almighty God. So I also need to share it with the small boys. So I'm targeting the youth between the ages 16, or let's say young boys, 16 downward. Yeah, and currently I'm also working with a Spanish, will I say, a company called New New Hera Interconnection. The other day it was all over the news. We are taking a goalkeeper, Golan Oliech, is going for trials in Spain. This is a first one for goalkeepers because if you go to these schools, we rarely find keepers because they think the chance is for uh, outfield players. So it is encouraging to the young goalkeepers because Oliech going to Spain will motivate them to work hard, yeah, and see the chance. Yeah.
Maybe any
So
message
I'm
to
working. Okay. I'm working with New Era as a goalkeeping expert. Yeah.
okay. Maybe any message to young boys outside there who are what I know so many boys know you and that they're looking up to you as well. So a message to them.
What I'll tell these young boys, sky is not the limit. Yeah.
It's not the limit.
It's not the limit. Yeah. Don't limit yourself. And what a wonderful time to be born in Kenya. Yeah. All the eyes are on us now. Yeah.
Okay, right. So we want to know your prediction on Kenyan to win a CHAN. Of course, it's still ongoing. Maybe what's your prediction?
Um, you know, such question, I'll answer it as a Kenyan, a staunch Kenyan fan. Why not? We are going all the way to the final. Yes, because I was saying, I've watched, people are banking on Morocco, teams like Algeria, yeah, to go all the way. But I'm also looking at Zambia, there's Senegal, there's, I don't count Tanzania as a threat, but there's a possibility of Kenya meeting Tanzania. But I'd love us to meet Tanzania because
But now we've had speculation that they received instead of 1 million, they received 100,000. What do you think, or what's your take on that?
okay, I won't dwell much on that because according to the clips that I saw the players celebrating. They were mentioning the 1 million. In fact, the captain congratulating Austin Odhiambo for gifting them with 1 million. So those are just, I can say those are normal Kenyan politics. So they have their 1 million. They have their 1
So
million.
you're sure they were given
They
1
were
million?
given their 1 million. Yeah.
And looking at the comment section, we've seen so many people saying that maybe when Kenya reaches final, you've been a goalkeeper before, and I don't know if this ever happened to you, whereby you unalipwa pesa uuze inji, uuze team. I don't know if it happened to you, and maybe do you think that can happen?
It all boils down to one's integrity. As a sportsman, you're supposed to uphold integrity. So those are temptations. It depends with someone's character because in this era of gambling, people will come. People will come. What I'll urge our boys, there is a right way of making clean money. Yeah. So don't forgo your nation because of something that will tarnish your name forever. It has happened before. You know, there's a case. I won't mention names.
So it might happen.
No, I'm not saying it might happen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Uh, Witchcraft is real. Yeah, that is witchcraft. It is
Maybe
real.
your experience as a goalkeeper, did it ever happen to you at some point?
I wouldn't be here. I'd be very rich. But again, I can't do that. I can't do that. In our days, I won't lie to you. We had stories whereby someone will come to you, not to enrich you, but just to lose in favor of his team
Yeah.
to gain advantage. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much.
Just looking at our past football, where do you think we had the weaknesses? Where should McCarthy strengthen, or our playing units are okay?
Well, going by that game, though, okay, it's wrong if I'll start without congratulating our boys because that was a very sweet win, a very important win because that is the win that will propel us to the next stage. We had issues with starting the game. We had Navi moments in the first 10 to 15 minutes. Again, it happened in the second half. That nervousness. Yeah. So if you can work on that, the boys were very good on the ball. They were calm. They waited for those the moments to come. We got a goal, which was enough. Yeah. So I think if you can just work on that nervous moment, we are home and dry again.
So just as a former player, Harambee Stars player, each and where do you think Harambee Stars tutafika? Is it from
Na mimi ukiniuliza Harambee Stars will go all the way to the final. Yeah, having watched Morocco, I've watched Algeria. Yesterday I was looking at Senegal. We can manage them. Yeah. With the technical bench that we have, I think we can manage them because they are not just there sitting and waiting for our next match. We are also watching our probable opponents.
You done? All right. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Niendelee? Good evening. My name is Mary Justus Manabe. I'm the CEO of Manabe Foundation since 2013. That's when we started the foundation that mentored the young talents and the young boys from drugs, and more so in education. That is our major thing,
So tell us about this
journey.
journey
Mm,
of these young men. How
yeah.
did you manage to pick them,
Okay.
and where are they heading to?
In Kajiado, we did our 4th edition for the tournament. That is last year, 2024, where we had some scouting, and during the scouting, they managed to get a few young players under 20. Among who qualified are just two. That is Denzel Omondi from Loitoktok. He was playing in a team called Viking FC, and we got Isaiah Patisao from Purko, the remote area of Purko. They're good players, and they have been training in Tusker FC for around 6 months until today, when we are preparing the boys to leave to Egypt, Cairo, in a team called Guyanese. The name is hard. Okay.
How has the journey been, maybe since you started this project?
It haven't been easy. It has been tough. We have challenges. But I and my husband, who is the director of the Manabe Foundation, we really try to change lives of young people. Remember, it is a journey of around 10 years and more. So we accept that we are only two. We don't have donors, we don't have sponsorship, it's our energy. The little we get here and there, it's what sustains our youths and many more things we do beyond talent.
And you've mentioned that in this project you deal with boys. Why boys? Wanawake wako wapi jamani?
You see, in Kenya, girl child is more taken, but boy child has no one to look at. That's why I came with this decision of supporting boy child. But in nutshell, I really support girl child, but I don't give the girl child the priority like the boy, because the girl child is more covered rather than the boys. Remember, there is so much depression nowadays for men. They have no one to share. But in our office, we are open for these men and young youths, because they are being used. And when they come to us, we try to tell them not to be used, but they can do things by themselves. A question is this: did one day Denzel from Kajiado think he can leave the Loitoktok? I don't think. But in Manabe Foundation, that's why we say we restore hope a man at a time. When we go to Bahati, we did our 2nd edition last year. We got a few of them, but who made it? It is Dete and Dete Unyango and Brian Madenge from Ginevra, a very simple team. They are the one who qualified. I'm very grateful of them because they come from the lowest team to where they are. The same 4 boys have been also training, all of them have been training in Tusker FC until Friday last week, when they break, and we prepared this event to see them by, so that they can go and represent Kenya, and more so the county they have come from. They should be an example to other young people who are looking at them, especially today. What will they bring back? Do they want to come back to Kenya, or they just want to go ahead? Those are the most major things that we need from them. Yeah.
And what is your end goal with this project?
Is to change many lives and to touch many lives. That's what my vision and mission it is. I know I will make a history as the first woman in Kenya to go far without no government support, no donors, but from the small coin that I'm getting outside there. Yeah.
Maybe what await them Egypt, and is there any other plan apart from Egypt?
Yeah, we want the boys when they go, they have courses. We don't want them to go and just do football. We just want them to go and choose which another course they can be doing when they are not in training or in trials. So we will try to give them the best. I know you'll see it. By this year, you'll see what we shall do. We shall do more of them.
Is there any other plan in Nakuru, Kajiado about football this year?
Absolutely. We have a plan for Kajiado and Nakuru where we will have derby. We are planning a derby because those are the major.
Maybe
Yeah.
if the government comes in to support you, are you ready for it?
We don't want to refuse about anything about the government because they are all way out. Yeah, it's a vision that we have. Mm.
How long are they going to be